I fired a client today because, well, the honest answer is I can't want it more than you do. I can't want your results, your success, all of it, more than you do. If I'm showing up harder and delivering more on my end of it than you are willing to deliver on your end, I can't help you. If you're trying to pay me to fix the void and do the work for you, I can't help you. I'll give you the keys to the kingdom. I'll hold you accountable. I'll walk you through it. I'll give you everything you could possibly need to change your reality. Not just your health and fitness, not just the man you see in the mirror, not just the confidence that comes with it, but everything about yourself. To become the man that you know you should be. I will give you the keys to that kingdom. I will walk you through it. But if you don't care about the result and you're just trying to throw money at it without trying to do the work, this isn't going to work. I can't help you in that situation. And it's one of those ones where some people will just try and throw money at it and they'll be like, well, I tried and it didn't work. No, you didn't work. We've spoken about it before, especially if we're talking about just dropping a few kilos. Pretty much anything will work if you give it enough effort, intensity, and consistency. Doesn't mean it's good, doesn't mean it's optimal, doesn't mean that it's the right option for you, but if you're sitting on the couch stuffing your face and you go to doing something, well, that something will work, regardless of how poorly designed it is. But you have to want it. You have to want it. I'm happy to hold you accountable. I'm happy to hold your feet to the fire. I'm happy to do the work that is necessary. In fact, I love it. It's what I'm here for. It's my whole job. It's my whole purpose. To help you realize what you are capable of. But I can't care more than you. It's like we've spoken about it before, that the reason why free things very rarely work, again, is not due to the program, the thing itself. It's that you don't care enough. You're not invested enough. Part of the reason why I charge a premium for my services is to make sure you're heavily invested. You got to have skin in the game. You need to be all in. It needs to hurt, not just a little bit, but a lot. You need to have put up enough that you go, I'm fucking doing this. Come hell or high water, I am going to get this shit done. That is the area that you need to be in. That's the answer that you need to reach. That's where you need to point. That's the point that has to come out. That you have to be willing to burn the boats. You have to be willing to go all in. And that can come from 2 points. And oftentimes I actually think it needs both. If you really want truly radical change. As I said, that has nothing to do with the program. It's about you and the intensity and effort and consistency that you're going to go in and how much you care about the outcome. But 1 point is that you're in so much pain in your life that you hate it. That's why we often talk about the man in the mirror. Because I know when I did it, I was so ashamed, so disgusted with the man in the mirror. How I'd let myself go, who I was, how I'd gotten there. It was awful. I hated every time I saw myself. I hated every time we went out. Every time I had to put on clothes. Every time I had to go to the pool. I hated it all. It was a walking hypocrisy. And yet it still took true wake-up calls of my daughter's first birthday and a heart scare to really go, maybe I need to do something about this. And so I did. And I went all fucking in and I changed. But I had to have that pain that I couldn't stay where I was any longer. I couldn't continue living the life that I was any longer. It hurt too much every single day to continue where I was. Something had to give. And so it did. The other side for people is I think you have to invest in it. I'm not going to lie, it takes God level willpower to fucking just do it on your own. With no one watching, no one supporting you. You know, silent auditorium, you clapping on yourself, pat on the back. No one there to support you. Just you and you grinding it out. Very, very few people have what it takes to actually change their life that way. It's why the fitness industry exists. As I've said many times before, the vast majority of my knowledge is out there somewhere on the internet. If you're willing to go looking for it, if you're willing to find it. The ability to build the discipline, the ability to build the focus, the ability to build the follow-through, to have the intensity, effort, and consistency, well, that's a little bit different. That's rather in short supply. That's why something like 99% of people who achieve their fitness goals will revert back to their original state within 5 years. Because you have to fundamentally change who you are as a person. Not just do different things, you have to redefine how you define yourself. You have to redefine who you are, and you have to care deeply about the work that you're doing because it matters. It's not just working out, it's not just eating right, it's not just doing the things. There's a rhyme and a reason, and you must have the rhyme and a reason for it. You must have these things in place as to why you're willing to do this stuff, as to why you're willing to show the fuck up and commit over and over and over again for a long period of time. That's what this is about. And it's why it's got to hurt a little bit. It's why you've got to put some money where your mouth is. It's why you've got to put some skin in the game. And I didn't have anyone to hold me accountable. As I said, I did this all on my own. But I had other ways. I did other things. I posted day one. And I posted every single day. And I posted this every single day. Why? Partly to share the journey, to show you, to guide you, to teach you, to hopefully inspire you to do the same. But also for my own accountability. No, I don't think anybody would say anything if I missed a day. No, I don't think it would offend anyone, but I'd know. And there would be a visual representation, a forever log that I didn't do the work. And I think you need that. And as I said, it's not a dig. It's just a reality check that I don't think most people have it within themselves to hold themselves to that fire, to hold themselves to that accountability level. Hell, in other areas, it's still difficult for me, and I am working through that. But I don't think you have it if you haven't done it before. If you haven't at some point in your life, and even probably if you have, I don't think you have those capabilities. So you need it to hurt a little bit. You got to put some skin in the game. It's got to hurt, and now you got to be invested. You got to be financially, time-wise, and energy-wise invested into you becoming the greatest version of yourself. This is what's required. But it's also why most people will never change. It's why people live in mediocrity. It's why they stay comfortable. Because you don't want to put up or shut up. You want to live in victim culture. You want to live in whinging. You want to be surrounded by people who will affirm and agree that woe is you, that life is hard, and that it's difficult for you, and that's why it's not working, all this kind of stuff, but you didn't do the fucking work. Your favorite ones is a Kobe Bryant quote. Don't complain about the results you didn't get from the work that you didn't do. Don't be sad that you're not in great shape if you didn't do the fucking work. Don't whinge to people that nothing ever works for you if you haven't followed through. And no, you didn't get 30 kilos overweight in 30, 60, 90 days. So it's not going to take 30, 60, 90 days to undo it. There is a good chance it's going to take at least 12 months. At least 12 months. That's why my programs are 12 months. Because it takes fucking follow through. It takes commitment. I don't want people who are just dipping their toe in to see if they can quickly lose and then go back to who they were. No, we are here to fundamentally change who you are as a person. And yes, you can do this on your own. I have laid it out time and time again for you. I have given you the blueprint. I have shared 450 odd days of my own journey. Every aspect of it. I've shown you exactly what I do. You can do it too. You just won't. That's why you need skin in the game. That's why it's got to hurt a little bit. Because until you have something on the line, until you have something to lose from it, you're not going to do it. And when people talk about the cost and the price of it, and it's like, oh, it's expensive. Well, it's only expensive if you don't do the work. Like, it's only a risk if you don't believe that you will follow through. If you know that once you put your money where your mouth is, if you step into the game and you follow through, it's game-changing, life-changing, world-altering. Big claims, I know, but it is. Because you're going to become a different human being. You're going to show up in the world different. And that matters. That fucking matters. But part of that's also about who you surround yourself with. As I said, I fired a client. I don't want people in my world who aren't going to do the work. And some people are like, oh, that's really shallow of you. Oh, you should just be, loving and care and considerate of anyone. And people who want to work with you should be able to work with you. No, they shouldn't. They should want to be there. They should want to do the work. They should want to be elevated and elevate others. You don't have to tolerate people in your life if they aren't going to elevate your life. And that includes who you work with. I'm here to lift your game up, and I'm here and I will hold you accountable, and I want to raise your standards, and I want you to rise with me, and I want you to push me as well. I want this to be a collective that we work together and we reach higher levels. But if you're going to bring down the group, if you're going to bring your low energy in and complain about doing the work, and there is a difference between going, it's hard, I need assistance, and this is fucking bullshit and I hate it. They are very different things. There are ways to say I'm struggling and I need support and accountability. Fuck yeah, man, I'm here for you. I'll be your rah-rah, I'll be your cheer squad, we will fucking get it done. And then there are people who are like, oh, this is awful, I hate my life, I hate doing this, when can we stop? No, you can't fucking stop. The whole point is that you do it every day. You're rewiring your brain to become a new man. You are rewiring the choices and decisions that you make to become the best version of yourself. We are elevating the fucking game for a reason. Because you don't want to continue being that version of yourself that you were stuck at. You don't continue wanting to be that guy. So we must do better. We must be better. And that doesn't mean that it won't suck. But it means that you don't whinge about how fucking awful it is and that you want to give it up. You talk about how hard it is and how can I push through? How can I do better? How can I reaffirm this mental clarity that I'm building? This discipline, this grit, this fortitude. And you need to surround yourself with people who want to improve their life, not people who are bringing themselves and others down because it's hard and they don't like it because it's hard. No shit, Sherlock. This shit is meant to be hard. It is meant to be difficult. It is meant to push you outside your comfort zone. That is the whole fucking point. Because if it was easy and comfortable, you would have already done it. But things that are worth doing require effort. They require sacrifice. They require giving up the things that don't matter for those things that do. It's going to cost time, money, effort, intensity. But it's not a cost, it's an investment if you actually follow through and get the result. It's just an ROI, it's a return on investment. It is only ever a cost if you don't get the result. And the only way to not get the result is to not do the work, is to bitch out and not show the fuck up. So it's time to invest into you. It is time to do what is required. It's time to step up and become the man that you know you want to be. So if you're ready for that, click the link in my bio or shoot me a message. Let's join Demanding Greatness. Join me, and together I will map it all out for you. I will hold you accountable. I will hold your feet to the fire, and I will show you how you can become the greatest version of yourself. If you're ready for that, you know where to find me.